You know, they say Doom 64 is the crowned king of most underrated Doom game. Now, I've played Doom 1 to 3 thus far, and my hopes are high. After all, Doom 64 for the Nintendo 64 is a close lookalike to one of my favorite games of all time, Hexen. So, how'd it turn out? Get ready to grab your shotgun and kill some demons. This is Doom 64. Don't go away. So, to clarify right off spawn, I would like to say I didn't play the original Doom 64 on the Nintendo 64. I played the re-release with better graphics, updated lighting, which is apparently very important according to what I've seen. It's done by Night Dive Studios, and I played it on the PS4. But for Doom 64, I gotta admit, I'm surprised at the gameplay here. Kind of in a not so great way. Orb? What? Playing through Doom 1 and 2 was super fun. The levels were a little straightforward for the most part, but you know, the base scaffolding was find specific colored key cards and then find the exit. In Doom 64, you'll be doing the, well, exact same thing. Now, what I was hoping for was something more Hexen styled, with the world's big enough to flesh out and you have to put together like a puzzle, a little bit more open world. And I am sad that Doom 64 did not differentiate itself from previous installments, but you know, what can you do? It really is the same thing. Find keys. Bitch. Looks like a cross. Find the door. Find the exit. Get me out. Kill demons in between. More specifically, in between, you're fighting through mini hordes of demons waiting to ambush you most of the time. Although the cast looks familiar for the enemies, except maybe an extra shade of brown or two more, I was hoping for a more unique set of enemies, something that would be like Doom 64 specific. Ultimately, that's not what is in Doom 64, but the Nightmare Imp, aka Ghosty Boy, I called him, I believe is a newcomer. I don't remember seeing him in Doom 1 or 2. The weapons you'll find throughout Doom 64 are the exact same. Except for one, there is one newcomer that rules them all. The prophecy referred to a weapon, written on the walls, poisoned by hands and charms so no man, woman, or child would dare go near it.
Treasure. Buried treasure. Treasure. Buried treasure. Buried treasure.
The prophecy also spoke of the name.
It's called, as I understand it.
A what?
By ancient tongue, the gods called it.
What name? Give me the name.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is this?
That is awesome. That's right. No, fuck you. Yeah, this is one of the coolest guns I've seen in a video game in a long time. Doom 64 does not take itself seriously, really at all. This gun is OP. It is extremely OP, and it's incredibly fun to use. It sounds great. It's overall one of the coolest things in Doom 64, in my opinion. With my last note on Doom 64's gameplay, I will say that even though from the start to finish, the way the levels are built are pretty much the same, each level is distinguishable. You know, if you showed me different levels, I would be like, oh, I remember that level. You know, the level design and how it's built is unique to each individual level, and that is really nice to see. Presentation for Doom 64 is a tale of two stories. You get the good, you get the bad. Here's my take. The good is this game has beautiful lighting, and Night Dive Studios really did do a great upgrade on that. Because I know from what I've seen, Doom 64 on the Nintendo 64 is notoriously dark. And the thing that makes Doom 64 not a copycat clone of Doom 1 or 2 is how this game looks. Okay, now this looks sick. There is a clear difference, but arguably an even bigger restraining order from Doom 64 to other classic Dooms is the soundtrack, or more specifically, the lack of soundtrack. Most people remember Doom for the high action, fast paced energy Red Bull demon slaying game, but Doom 64 opts for a more laid back, horror ambient type of setting, and it works. It works really well, though I never found myself in a moment where I was just about to shit my pants and unload. There were moments that had me slightly on edge. See if I can retrace my steps. It almost hit me. What? Also for presentation, quick side thing, the sound effects in this game for picking up items, crisp, clean, unique, really well done. On the bad side of things, I couldn't help but notice a lack of animation on the shotgun side of things. In older Dooms, you would have an animation even if it was only like 3 frames when you would have to reload the shotgun. They got rid of that. I have no idea why. They just did. Other than that, there's really not much I could say about this game on presentations that I've already said in past Dooms. Enemies sound the same. They essentially look the same except for one shade of brown. But I will say the sound design on that final boss, great. Just really great. Now, that was a demon that literally made me go, wait a minute, whoa. This is an actual demon. Dude, this thing actually sounds so cool. So I've said a lot of things on Doom 64 and compared it a little bit to older Dooms, talked about the gameplay and presentation a little bit. But where do I personally sit on Doom 64? Honestly, straight down the middle. I'm not too high on Doom 64. I'm not too low on Doom 64. To be honest, to me, it felt like the exact same experience. And in the end, I will say I am a tad bit disappointed. Yes, Doom 64 is a good game. It is. It's fun. It's great. Possibly the best Doom I've played thus far out of the 4. And from the word I've seen on the streets, it is the most underrated Doom. And although aesthetically the difference is there, the scaffolding is the same. I kind of wish there might have been a bonus mode, maybe like a take on waves of demons. Something like the bonus mode from World War Z, if you're familiar with that. I don't know. Maybe that's a dumb idea. I just wish there was different weapons, maybe some different enemies and sounds to them. This is a good fun game, just a little too similar to other Dooms for my tastes. With my last note, I will say that the final boss fight is incredibly difficult. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just me. I died 17 times, something crazy like that, and I'm pretty sure I missed something. Actually, I know I missed something because I went from level 23 or 24 to 28, alright? I didn't have any demon keys to close the portals, so I was like, yo, what's going on here? What did I miss? A trophy? Is she dead? Oh my lord. Dude, where'd this armor come from? Woo! So, overall, if you break all the numbers down, we're looking at a solid 6.8 out of 10. There's really not much more I could say at this point. Doom 64 isn't a massive 20 to 40 hour game or plus. Really? Not a whole much to flesh out here. So that's it. Doom 64 down. That leaves pretty much every classic Doom to my knowledge done, and that leaves the 2 most recent Dooms, I believe 2016's and then Doom Eternal. So after I complete those, I can finally do a ranking video ranking all the Dooms that I've played. Should be interesting, but for now, I'm your host, Saber Planet Entertainment, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Peace. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you want to support my channel, make sure to like and subscribe for future videos. I cover all areas of entertainment, from books to movies, TV shows, and games, all the above. And if you're really dedicated, I do have my Patreon links in the description. Anything that's donated to my channel in any way necessary, half of it is going back to charity because it's the least I can do. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Peace.